Hey, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to do a quick book news story because there's some interesting news coming out of independent publishing that if you are an independent publisher and you're subscribing to either Smashwords or Draft2Digital, you may have got this news already, but if you haven't, the big news of the day is that the two are merging. It's actually Draft2Digital is one putting out the press release. It makes me think that maybe they're the bigger dog here, which is interesting because Smashwords is the older company and I think the more mature company. Although Draft2Digital does seem to be the one that more independent authors prefer for some reason. I'm not particularly one of them. I do prefer Smashwords to Draft2Digital because I think it gives me more options, and it's just once you learn how to use their system, I think it's ultimately better, but that's just me. But yeah, that's the news, is they're going to actually merge, and I guess no one saw it coming. It was completely out of left field. And there's a lot of praise for the merger and some concerns, and so they posted an article that does address what's going to actually happen here. So if you go to the draft2digital.com blog, you can actually read for it yourself here. But essentially, yeah, what they're doing is they're merging, and like any major merger, they're going to be pulling the resources together. So you can see one of the great benefits of the merger is that if you are signed in with either or, you'll get the distribution to the stores that the other offer that you didn't maybe get with yours, or if you're subscribed to both like I am, you no longer have to be divided among different distributors. You can actually have your one book go out to all the places that they offer, and so that's one of the benefits, I think, of them coming together. And again, if you're new to the channel or if you're new to self-publishing, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Basically, both Smashwords and Draft2Digital work as distributors of ebooks, so that if you want to get your ebook into a place like Barnes & Noble or Apple or Kobo without having to go in and fill out separate forms and upload separate files and all that to the stores individually, you can go through a distributor, and then the distributor will basically send your book out to all of them. And it's not just the major retailers like Barnes & Noble, but it's all of this. It's places you've never heard of before. A lot of these are distributors in their own right. Like I think Odelio, like that's Library Gardeners is one that's got a wide distribution in of itself. So just by going to these places, they're actually sending your book off to hundreds of stores. And so by having the two merge, your options have just basically doubled, which is, again, pretty good if you are split between one or the other. But of course, with every benefit, there's a drawback. And one of the problems that a lot of the commenters of this article are having is that a lot of them, I guess, are erotica authors, and they're not sure where their home's going to be afterward, because I guess Draft2Digital is known for not being as friendly to erotica as Smashwords is. And I mean, I don't do erotica, so I have no clue what the experience is with that. I mean, all my books, I'm sure, will be fine. But, for those who are, avid producers of erotica fiction, they may have barriers, maybe not. No one's really answered that question yet, and so that's what's interesting. And fortunately, Draft2Digital, they're going to be hosting a Q&A tomorrow, tomorrow being Wednesday, the February 9th, at 12 p.m. Central U.S. time, answering questions that people may have about the merger. So if you are interested in what's going on with the story, if you go to draft2digital.com/live, L-I-V-E, then you can find out all about that yourself, or obviously if you log into their website, you should have connections to the announcement. So I think it's worth looking into if you are the kind of person who just has to know what's going on in the world of indie distribution and all of that. This is the big news of the day. And yeah, there's a lot of questions. How are people going to get paid from now on? Will they get paid faster, slower? Fortunately, they are going to be sharing their resources. So Draft2Digital will soon get Smashwords coupon generator. They'll be getting the author interview system and just some of those bonus things here. You can actually see, here's a list of some of the things that they're going to get. So it's not like it's going to be one of those mergers where everyone gets screwed. There will be some good things to come out of it, but it remains to be seen what your experience will be if you are in one of those more difficult to sell categories, not to sell to readers, but to sell through distributors. So should be interesting. But anyway, that's the big news. And if you're interested, again, go to draft2digital.com and to their blog, and you can read up all about what's happening here. But let me know what you think of this merger. Not that I can do anything about it. I'm just one of the victims, or one of the benefits. I really don't know which side I fall. I know it could be a great thing. Mergers, I just recently had to upgrade my phone to T-Mobile from Sprint, and well, that wasn't fun, and I'm not happy I had to do it. And now that I'm with T-Mobile, I'm still not happy that I had to do it. So who knows? Things can happen, things can be better, things can be worse, but we're going to see what happens because we have no choice. It's happening. So there you go. That's the news, and hope you enjoyed it. If you want to support this channel, be sure to like and subscribe and do all the things YouTubers tell you to do. You can also check out my website in the link below. It's jeremybursey.com. That's where you can read up on my books and see what I'm doing in my author career. And you can get an eyewitness account of just how slow I am at producing content. But, we all got to do something, right? So check it out. And again, thanks for watching, and come on back for the next video, whenever that may be. So thanks again. Take care. Bye.